Hey Brandon here, and time for more SexxPerTease. And our question is, how do you respond to the slut shaming against gays by straight men? It's like it's socially acceptable for straight men to openly talk about their sexual experiences, but if a gay man does it, it's the most disgusting thing on earth. I definitely dealt with this more in like high school than I did in like college and now. I think guys do like mature with age and like realize like I think it is way more common now for like gay guys to have straight guys to have at least one gay friend, and like straight and gay like friendships aren't that uncommon. So like guys can openly talk about like that is something you can relate on. Like even though like one of you likes guys and one likes girls, you can still like relate about like dating in general and like help each other and give advice and like what sites to use or how to go about dating, and like you can offer unique perspectives. Some guys definitely aren't like as open minded with having like a gay best friend and like aren't used to hearing about gay sex, but sometimes you have to break it down for a motherfucker. Like RuPaul says, like you just need to like open their mind. You don't really shouldn't have to go out of your way to make someone else feel comfortable with like your sexuality and sexual experiences, because I also feel like I'm just living my life, minding my own business, doing what I love. So like I don't need to give you an educational lesson just to like make you comfortable about my lifestyle. Like everyone knows someone gay by now. Like gay people are all over TV. It's like been like obvious. Like there isn't really that much difference. Like dating is dating, whether you're gay or straight. So like deal with it. But I definitely had times, like even in high school, like I had my ceramics class, and like it was at the end of the day, and I'd love to talk about girls with like I was like the only boy on like our table, and like it was just me and a bunch of girls from like my grade, and we just like talk about boys and dating during like our like making our pottery or whatever. And like I thought it was like a really fun class. Like I loved just having girl chat at the end of the day. It was like fun to go to. But I had this teacher, and he was like some old man, and I hated him so much because he'd like report me because I'd talk about like sexual or like dating things, but like the girls are talking about it too. But he was definitely bothered because I'm gay and talking about like sex and so open about it. I guess he's not used to it, being an old man, like hearing a gay person talk about their sexuality and not be like ashamed or feel like they have to keep it quiet or keep it PC. Like that is so annoying, and like that's how things are done like back in the day, and like gay people are taught that you have to keep your sexuality secret, and like you shouldn't make other people uncomfortable by talking about it. But it's like it's 2015, or even when I was in high school it's like 2005 to 2009, like whatever. Like I'm gonna do what I want. Like this isn't the olden days. Gays don't have to hide their sexuality, and I don't have to do anything to make you feel comfortable. Like I'm living my life, minding my own business. You can deal with it. So I don't know what context you're like talking about sexuality with the straight boys. Like, are you in school? Are you like guys that you work with? Are they like uncomfortable with it? Like some guys haven't had like gay best friends, especially even if you go to like college, like frats kind of, some might have a gay guy in it, but others probably don't. But I do think you are more likely to find gay and straight guys as best friends, so it's like shouldn't be an issue if you find like open-minded straight guys. But those that aren't like open-minded, just let them know like dating is dating. Like there isn't really that much difference between what I'm doing and what you're doing. Like we're both like looking for love, and like I bond. Like I have a new straight friend, and like we just always talk about like dating. He tells me about girls, I'll tell him about guys, and like it's not like an issue. And I have been like generally surprised by how like open-minded he is and how he wasn't like bothered. Though if I do talk about like sexually explicit things, he might say ew, but then I'm just like, well, you can have anal sex with a girl too, and like it's exactly the same like things, like anything you can do with her. Like there isn't like two dicks like there, but like if a guy and a girl have anal sex, it's no different than a guy and a guy having anal sex. Like one person's a penis, one is an asshole. If two guys have penises, it's not like there's a random sex act that involves like sticking your penises into each other. But I guess some guys do like stick like foreskin over each other, but like whatever, that's only for uncut guys. But anyway, like gay sex and straight sex, like there isn't that much difference between sexuality, and like we're all going through the same shit no matter what. Just there is like differences in being gay and straight, like the part that gays are taught to be ashamed of their sexuality and hide it, and that's why straight guys are taught that they can like openly talk about sex and it's not a big deal. But yet if a gay guy does it, it's like suddenly their sexuality is threatened because there's a gay person talking about sex, even though it's just like the stupid society we live in that taught guys that's like, oh my god, if someone says anything gay, you have to like shame it or like ignore it and just be like, because if you embrace it or act like there's something wrong with it, people are going to think you're gay. And that's stupid, but it's probably why guys are feeling like they need to shame you or slut shame you for talking about sex because they're stupid. But I mean, I don't want to call them stupid because they're like blatant products of our society and environment, and that gays have been taught to have to live on the underground. But it's not like that anymore, so just be open about it and just say, you know what, if you're gonna talk about sex, so am I. Like, if you don't want to hear about my sex life, then don't talk about your sex life. And if not, like, guess what? Like, gay people are everywhere. There's no difference between dating. Like, I'm sure there's a lot I could teach you about, like, dating girls, etc. So, I hope it'll answer your question. It's just, like, a lot to talk about. It is, like, a big deal, though, because I've dealt with it before. Like, some guys are so uncomfortable, even though to me it feels like, I feel like it's weird. It's more weird for me to encounter, like, a homophobic person than to encounter, like, an open-minded person, because it's, like, maybe it's just the environments I've lived in. I've only lived in, like, the Northeast and liberal areas where there's, like, open-mindedness everywhere, and, like, if there are, like, conservatives that are homophobic, like, I've definitely dealt with homophobia, but it's, like, they're the small minority, and they can't really have any power over me to tell me how I can act or live my life. So, be who you are, talk about what you want to talk about. If they don't like it, then they don't have to fucking listen, or they can listen and fucking learn something, not be an ignorant piece of shit. Hope that helped answer your question, and join me again for more SexxxPerTease later!